Hey guys, welcome back to the MTB series of MTB basics. I haven't done a video in a long time for this, so I thought while I've got a moment I'll give it a go. We're going to look at positioning on your bike. We've got the Enrage in the manual trainer at the moment, so it just holds it in place so then I can show you this while static. We'll have a look at how to put your feet on the pedals, positioning going downhill, positioning going uphill. A lot of it you'll find you'll do naturally, and then there's also the cornering and everything else we'll try and have a look at today. Anyway guys, I'm going to jump on the bike and we'll get into it. So first of all we'll have a look at the pedals. So I've got flat pedals on this bike. You can get different types. You can get clips where they've got a little clip on the pedal and on the bottom of your shoe, and basically when you put your foot on the pedal it clips you on. I'm not a big fan of them, because to release your foot you twist your foot outwards and then you can take your foot off the pedals. Off-road riding I prefer flat pedals. Like I say, I've never used clips. So putting your feet on the pedals, you want to use the ball of your foot. Excuse me, you'll have to take the trainer off to show you this. So what you want is this part of your foot. As you can see, my trainers are worn out. You want that sort of area of your foot on the pedal, like that. And it gives you a lot more movement on the pedals. You have a lot more control. Ouch, stick your shoe back on. So yeah, you want to have the ball of your foot on the pedal like that, and then you can change the position of your foot quite easily. It's more efficient with your power as well. You can drop your heels and you can raise them as well. So that's the pedals. Let's have a look at some positions on the bike. Right, so obviously I'm in a seated position to start with. When you're riding off-road, you want an attack position, so you don't want to be rigid like this. You want to have your knees slightly bent and your elbows slightly bent, so you're pretty much central over the bike with your head up and looking where you want to go. That's what we call the attack position. Elbows slightly bent, knees slightly bent, and you're quite loose then and you can move around. For going downhill, you want to drop your heels. So like I said, with that positioning with the ball of your foot on the pedals, you want to drop your heels and lean back. So keep your knees bent and lean back and let the bike sort of lean forwards. So when you go downhill, you've got more control, you've got your body level, and it also comes into braking there because you get a bit of weight over the back wheel and you're not going to go over the handlebars, because if you stay with the position of the bike you're going forwards and you don't want that, because that leads to going over the handlebars. For climbing, you see you lean forward slightly. The idea is to keep your body position pretty much level, and you let the bike pivot. The easiest way to really show this is if you lay on your back and put the bike over the top of you. I might do it in a minute, it looks a bit funny, but you can feel that position of the bike and how it leans and moves, especially when you're in the air and jumping. I might do that now actually, and we'll show you how it looks. Right guys, my neighbours are really going to think, what on earth is he doing? But I've got a piece of cardboard down on the floor just to, yeah, because the floor's a bit cold and it's not very nice laying on a wet floor, so we're down on the floor. This bike's heavy. Right, so now we're down here. We get your pedals in position and just lift the bike up with your legs. So now, like this simulates the bike in the air. So, and you can feel, it's good for practicing like tail whips and whatever, because you can feel what that bike's going to be like with no weight on it. Like I say, leaning forward, you can really feel how the bike moves while in the air. Like I say, tail whip. Oh, that's not how you want to do it. So, like I say, you can really feel the position of the bike, and it's a good workout as well, especially with this bike because it's really heavy. But yeah, like I say, you can get an idea of how it feels. Anyway, now we'll get back up. It's not good when you're old. Right, just lay the bike there so I can get off the floor. There we go. So laying like that, although you look ridiculous, it really does help with getting a feel of the position of the bike. Cornering's a bit different. I might have to do that while riding, but I can't really set the camera up for that. Right guys, so I'm going to call that the end of the video. It is a short video today. What I'll do is I'll have a look at cornering next. There's not really a lot I can do without riding, actually riding the bike. So this just sort of gives you a rough idea of where you want to be positioned on the bike when you go downhill, when you climb uphill, and also that little practice exercise, which gives you a feel for the bike when you actually get into jumping. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll get another video up soon.